Before there were cities, before kings, before written history, there was a beginning. Not just the beginning of civilization, but the beginning of humanity itself. Across ancient scriptures and traditions, one name appears at the dawn of the human story: Adam, often remembered simply as the first man. His story is usually told in a few short moments: creation, the garden, the fall. But the real story of Adam is far more complex, a story about knowledge, choice, exile, and the birth of human history, and it begins not on earth, but in the heavens. According to ancient tradition, before Adam existed, the universe was already inhabited by beings made of pure light, the angels. These celestial beings carried out the commands of the Creator without hesitation. Then something extraordinary happened. God announced that a new creation would soon exist, a being made not of light, but of clay. This being would live on earth and carry a unique role, a steward of the world, capable of learning, reasoning, and making choices. The angels questioned the decision, not out of rebellion, but curiosity. Why create a being capable of corruption and violence? The answer would unfold through Adam himself, from clay shaped by divine will. Adam was created, a being unlike anything before him. He was given knowledge, the ability to name things, understand the world, and think beyond instinct. This gift of knowledge became the first defining moment in humanity's story. To demonstrate Adam's unique role, God taught him the names of creation, knowledge the angels did not possess. When Adam revealed what he had learned, the angels understood that this new being carried a different kind of purpose. Then came a command that would echo through history. The angels were instructed to bow in recognition of Adam's creation, and they did, all except one. Among the heavenly beings was a powerful figure known as Iblis. Unlike the angels, Iblis had been created from fire, and he refused to bow. His reasoning was simple. A deadly fire, he argued, was superior to clay. This moment marked the first act of pride, the first rejection of divine command. For his defiance, Iblis was cast out, becoming the adversary of humanity, determined to prove that humans would fail their purpose. But Adam's story was only beginning. Adam was placed in a place of unimaginable beauty, the garden, a realm of peace and abundance. There, he was joined by his companion, Eve. In the garden, they lived freely. Every tree, every river, every part of the paradise around them was open, except for one command, one boundary. Do not approach a certain tree. For a time, Adam and Eve lived in harmony, but the exiled Iblis had not forgotten them. Whispering doubt, he planted a dangerous idea that the forbidden tree held power, immortality, knowledge beyond limits. Eventually, temptation overcame caution. When Adam and Eve from the tree, the consequences were immediate. For the first time, humanity experienced vulnerability, awareness, and regret. Their perfect world changed. Yet what followed is often misunderstood. The story of Adam is not simply about punishment. It is about responsibility. Adam recognized his mistake. He asked for forgiveness. And according to tradition, forgiveness was granted. But humanity's path had changed. Adam and Eve were sent to earth, not as a curse, but as the beginning of the human journey. For the first time, humans would build, struggle, learn, and grow in a world shaped by choice. Here, Adam became not just the first man, but the first teacher, the first guide, and the first prophet. He taught his children how to live, how to work the land, and how to seek the Creator. But humanity's challenges had only begun. Within Adam's own family, conflict would soon appear. His sons, Cain and Abel, would become part of the first tragedy in human history, the first act of violence between humans. A reminder that the struggle between good and evil did not end in the garden. It had only begun. Yet Adam's legacy endured. From him came generations, tribes, nations, and eventually the civilizations that would shape the world. Every culture, every kingdom, every story of humanity traces its origin back to that first moment of creation. The story of Adam is not just about the past. It is about the human condition itself. Knowledge and temptation, failure and redemption, responsibility and hope. A reminder that from a single beginning, the entire story of humanity was born. And perhaps that is why, thousands of years later, the name of Adam still echoes at the start of history, because his story is our story. If you enjoyed uncovering the hidden origins of humanity, make sure to subscribe to The Dark Prophecy for more cinematic stories about ancient history, lost civilizations, and the mysteries that shaped our world.